Katie at Power Plant Gym. We are going to be going over the single leg squat, sometimes referred to as a pistol, using a box or bench. So we are using an 18-inch bench. The height can vary depending on where you are with this skill. So this is 18 inches. If you're pretty good at this, you can go a little lower. If you want to use a box that's 20 or 24 inches, go a little higher. That's totally fine. For this demonstration, we're just using 18-inch bench. So Aaron is going to do our demo here. And basically what we're looking for is a squat down and then up on one leg. So we're going to show you what it looks like first and then show you some progressions and regressions for that movement. So the full movement is just going to be Aaron picking up one foot, so now he's using only one leg. He's going to sit down to the box, tap it, and come up. That's what it should look like. So some people have a hard time when they first do it, they don't trust that leg, and they're not sure where the box is. So what we'll say is just sit down on the box. No problem. Now we know where it is. Now we're going to have him pick up this one leg. Now try standing up just on that one. Now go into your next one, because now we have a better idea of where that box is in space. So it's a little bit easier for your brain to wrap around where you need to be. So that's one of the good ways to get started. One of the things that we're looking for on this is for the same alignment that we look for in all of our other single leg movements. So as Aaron comes down into this single leg squat, I'm looking for his shoulder, hip, knee, and toes to all be lined up. So what tends to happen a lot of times is as people come down, this leg that's doing the squatting is diving in. We want to avoid this diving in, keeping the knees lined up with the toes the whole time. So I'm actually going to turn him to face you guys so you can see that from the front. So he's going to do a really good one first where everything is nice and lined up. And then we're just going to do one bad one. I don't want to do too many because it's not super safe to do. And you can see his leg diving in. Oh no, that's no good. So if you feel that happening, or if as a coach you see that happening, abort. So what that means is we need to bring the box up higher. We might need to build a little bit of awareness. We may need to grab something like a PVC or dowel to give him a little bit of extra support to do. First and foremost is making sure that that alignment stays there. So one of the other ways that we can modify this movement is going to be to have Aaron do an assisted with the other leg on the way down or the way up, whichever is harder for him. So we might have him, he's good on the way down, look at him go, but then he can't get up. So we're going to have him use that other leg to get up. So he sits down on using one leg, and then he stands up using two. Or we can reverse that. So he goes down with both legs, and then he stands up with just one. Either way is fine. These will all get you in the direction that you want to go. Also, again, if you want to add the PVC or dowel for some extra balance while you're doing that, that's totally fine. And then gradually work towards getting rid of the dowel and using just the one leg on the way up and on the way down. So this is a big tool that we use in our classes for both our general lifters and for our sports people, so that we can work on balance and stability on single leg, because that's going to be important for life and for sports. So it's a good foundational movement for any kind of stability and general movement activity. So that is our single leg squat to a box or bench.